Hey YouTube, my name is Nick and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be going over the basics of paying for college. I will be talking about everything you need to know going into college so the process is easy and understandable. I just went through the whole process and I wish someone would have told me because it would have saved a lot of confusion and figuring things out. I will be covering what the FAFSA is and how it helps, as well as everything else that you will need to know. Quick disclaimer as usual is that I am not a financial advisor, nor am I providing you with professional advice. The ideas expressed in this video are my opinions. You and only you are responsible for what you do with your money. Also, the interest rates I express in this video are subject to change and most likely will by the time you go through the process. These rates are accurate as I am making the video, but the rates fluctuate frequently. Okay guys, so the first step in paying for college is filling out the FAFSA. At the start of most students' senior year of high school, they will be asked to fill out the FAFSA, which stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. It is a big form with lots of information that I suggest you sit down with your parents and fill out as soon as you possibly can. It offers grants, work study, and low interest loans. It will ask you all sorts of questions relating to income, citizenship, name, address, and even marital status. These questions aim to figure out how much you and your family need in order to afford college. Based on the information that you provided in the FAFSA, the government will decide how much money to provide individuals with for college. One of the ways that governments will provide money for students is through loans. These loans must be paid back in full. The government loans undergraduate students $5,500 to $12,500 per year, depending on what year of college they're in and their dependency status. The government may issue a student either a subsidized or unsubsidized loan. The difference being that a subsidized loan does not accrue interest while the student is in college, so you should be happy if you get a direct subsidized loan. An unsubsidized loan does accrue interest while you're in college, but these loans from the government are very low interest, so unsubsidized or subsidized, you want to take these loans from the government. The current interest rate for direct unsubsidized loans is 2.75%. There's no credit check for these loans and a cosigner is not required. You also don't have to begin repaying these loans until after college. Now, an unsubsidized loan, even though you don't have to begin repaying it before after college, it will still accrue interest, so I highly suggest paying off of it as much as you possibly can while you are still in college. The best loans you can get obviously is no loan at all. You don't want to have to take out loans for college, but most people will have to. So the best loans that you can get are these government loans. They offer the lowest interest rate possible, and you can begin paying them off after college if you can't afford it while in college, which makes them super flexible as well. So these government loans offer lower interest rates, so that means the more money you get from them rather than a private lender means the more money in your pocket in the long run. So after a student gets accepted into college, they will receive a financial aid summary from the college. This will show things such as scholarships, government loans, and all billable expenses. After all loans and scholarships have been applied, there will be a total that the student will be responsible for. This is where another form of student loan comes into play, known as a private loan. Private loans are taken out through a bank or credit union, and individuals have to go through an application process in order to get approved for the loan. This is where credit score comes into play. The company that loans students money will check the applicant's credit score as well as a few other factors, and this will determine the interest rate that the individual is given when the lender loans them the money. If you have a cosigner, this could also lower your interest rate. A cosigner is somebody of close relation to the borrower that pledges that they will pay the loan back if the borrower is ever unable to. Rates on private loans for people with excellent credit score and a cosigner are about 3.5% to 4.5%. For people on the other end of the spectrum that have a bad credit score and don't have a cosigner, these rates can be upwards of 14%. So this is a real life example where you guys can see where credit score becomes extremely important. So that's why if you have a credit card, it can be useful as long as you use it responsibly. So now in this part of the video, I'm going to go over a couple of my tips to get out of college debt-free, or with very little debt. The first tip I want to give you guys is apply for as many scholarships as you can. Scholarships are basically free money, and all you have to do is fill out an application and usually write an essay. Also, heavily consider where and why you want to go to college. If you want to go to college for the full college experience, then it could be difficult to get out debt-free or with very little debt, depending on how much aid and scholarships you are receiving. Room and board is the bulk of most people's bill, so if your college offers to pay for that, then that is a huge win. If not, then maybe consider choosing a college that is within commuting distance or even a community college. My last tip is to start being extremely responsible with your money. Try saving more than you already are. Remember, the quicker the loan is paid off, the less interest it will accrue, so maybe try to find some creative ways to make an income on the side. Also, if your high school offers any courses that come with college credits, make sure to take full advantage of them. It will save you time and money in the future. I'm going into my freshman year of college with almost a year's worth of credit hours, so I should only be in college for about 3.5 years, and my last couple of semesters should have a really low workload. Plus, my school offered most of these credit hours for free, so I don't even have to pay for that chunk of college. Go ahead and share in the comments below what you guys are doing in order to save up for college. Also, put any other tips I might not have covered so we could help everyone get out debt-free. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found anything of value in the video, please leave a like or even consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one.